Well, Amnesty International has become the latest human rights organization to accuse Israel of apartheid for its treatment of Palestinians. The report released early today quotes, "Inhumane acts of forcible transfer, administrative detention, torture, unlawful killings, and serious injuries against the Palestinian population." My colleague Becky Anderson spoke with Amnesty's Secretary General, Agnes Callamard. She began by explaining why they've come to this decision.
We call it apartheid because it is apartheid under international law. We have spent 4 years investigating on the ground, conducting legal analysis with some of the best legal minds on the crime of apartheid. What we have found is a system of laws, policies, practices, intricate, bureaucratized, that are there in order to ensure control and domination of the Palestinian people, and in order to ensure demographic hegemony of one racial group over another one, and in order to ensure maximal control over the land. That is the definition of the system of apartheid. This is my first visit to Israel OPT, and I was shocked to the core by finding the extent of the segregation within those societies, the extent to which people are separated, people are unequal, the extent to which apartheid and the system has been internalized to the extent that it is becoming almost banal and absurd at times.
Right.
That is a system of apartheid.
Israel has refuted this report, as with others in the past, by calling it anti-Semitic. What's your response to that?
Look, going after the messenger is one way of ensuring that there is no discussion on the substance. We need to focus on the reality of life for Palestinians. Amnesty stands by its report and stands by its right to critique Israel every time Israel violates international law. That is not anti-Semitic. That is doing our work as an international human rights organization in the same way that we critique a range of countries, whatever their religious background, their racial makeup, and so on and so forth. That is what we are here for. We want to engage with the substance of what we have found, which is a multitude of human rights violations amounting to the crime of apartheid.
Well, as you briefly heard there, Israel has responded angrily to the accusations. It's denounced the report as anti-Semitic. And ahead of the document's official release, the Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid had this to say.
In the past, Amnesty was a respected organization. Not anymore. Today it is precisely the opposite. It isn't a human rights organization, but just another radical organization which echoes propaganda without seriously checking the facts. Instead of seeking the truth, Amnesty echoes the same lies shared by terrorist organizations.
We'll have much more news just ahead. Stay with CNBC.